Hi breakfast cereal eaters, and welcome to another edition of What's in the Box. So what have you got for you this time? This is from 1963 and it's Sugar Puffs test match game. Let's take a look.
So on the front of this packet you'll see it's obviously very clearly advertising these free test match games. This is before sort of Honey Monster, but you'll see Jeremy Bear has appeared. So he was certainly the mascot through the 60s into the early 70s. And on the side of the packet, sadly I don't have the back, but on the side of the packet you've actually got the instructions. So this is what they basically say. So point one, this is a game for 2 players, so it's obviously England v the West Indies. Then you obviously have a score sheet you need to prepare where you need to mark down the names of 11 players, and then obviously have some columns for their runs, scores and how they were out. You then decide who goes first. And then the first batsman actually goes by rolling the smaller dice. So I'll show you the dice in a minute. And he carries on doing that until the word appeal comes up. And when appeal comes up, that's when the opponent actually rolls the larger dice and obviously then takes whatever action. So if it's LBW or stumped, then that player's out. And the first player then has to go with the next cricketer to work out the score. So you keep carrying on doing that until the game's finished, and then it basically says you can do variations on it by setting time limits, setting a limit on the number of overs, declaring and things like that. So let's give it a go. I'll show you these dice first. This is how they came. So they were literally 2 sort of hexagonal dice. You'll see they're quite small, and they've obviously all got writing around the edge. So I'll show you each one in turn actually. So that's one that says appeal on it, but this is the one that you use for the runs. So 4, 6, 3, 2 and 1. And then this is the other player's dice. So you've obviously got LBW, you've got not out. If you get not out, then the first player gets to carry on. You get stumped, caught, no ball. Again, that means the first player carries on and gets an extra run, and bowled. So this is based on the popular game Owzat, which a lot of you may be familiar with. So as I mentioned earlier, let's give it a go. So hopefully you can see it okay on here, but you can see, so I've scored 2 runs, 6 runs, oops, 4 runs, 4 runs, 4 runs, obviously not rolling this enough, 6, 1, 2, God, this could go on for ages, 1, appeal, there are. So the other player then rolls this and gets LBW. So as I mentioned earlier, that means you now go on to the next player. So a very straightforward game. You know, these are just made out of plastic. You'll see in the proper Owzat version, they're normally made of metal. And these also came in lots of different colour variations as well. And here's a few examples of some of the other colours that I've seen out there. Now, if you're interested in this and other cereal offers, then please subscribe to this channel, like and share the clips, or visit my website cerealoffers.com, click on Quaker and then Sugar Puffs.